Hello everyone, Tech1421 here with the Quarter Quell 2014 for these MCPVP hardcore games. We have finally reached the promised land of the Quarter Quell. It was our goal, my goal in this series, to qualify for the Quarter Quell. We qualified. Well, here is the tournament results. And I will straight up say that I was very disappointed with myself and how I performed in this year's Quarter Quell. I thought I could have done better. The odds just weren't in my favor, and I'll talk about this a little bit in the other gameplay. I wanted to talk a little bit about just my overall thoughts on the Quarter Quell in this particular gameplay and how they can improve my just overall thoughts on the experience and everything like that, and I will get to that in a second. But I felt like I didn't do very good, and you really have to have everything work in your favor, and there was 232 players, and in order to win anything to do with 232 players, whether it's a game of like a poker tournament or like a basketball tournament, sports tournament, any kind of tournament or something that involves that many players, to win something like that, to get first place, you really have to have everything kind of fall in your favor. You have to be both skilled, and you have to also get lucky. And I don't think I was the most skilled. I don't think I was even near the top as far as player skill goes for these soup servers. I'm not very good at souping. I'm not the best PvPer. I feel like I'm pretty good at getting around the map and using, I guess, strategic ways to kill people, and working with what's around me, and knowing when to go in, how to go in, taking certain situations into, I guess, effect, if you will. So I don't think I'm the best super or PvPer, and I think in order to win this, you have to have a combination of getting lucky and being a very, very good PvPer and being very good with soup, and I'm not that. So I tried my best. My teammate here was Merrick Plays. You can see him there. We were both Stomper in this gameplay. Our basic strategy at the very beginning of the game was to just get a lot of wood in this jungle biome. We can use the trees as kind of cover. We can see people coming at us from below, and then we can just get a lot of wood from these trees because they're up high. We don't have to worry about like getting dirt and someone just coming down into our hole and killing us. We can see the people coming, so I felt like getting wood in these jungle biome trees was the best way to get building blocks, and that's what you need with Stomper, is you need building blocks. You need to make your tower. So for the first about 10 minutes or so, it was lagging really bad. They actually had to restart the server, and they restarted the game. So this was the second take, and it was lagging really bad. A funny story that I'd like to share, and it was a good coincidence, I guess, and we got pretty lucky. The game started fairly early for Hawaiian time, kind of midday a little bit, and that's where Shane Merrick Plays, my teammate, is from. So he had to wake up pretty early, and he actually woke up late, and the tournament started, so I was actually playing solo, and then they actually restarted it due to lag, and then he woke up and they started it about half an hour later, and he barely got in to this server. So we didn't really get to plan out around the map. I would have liked to get there about 10 minutes early, 10 to 15 minutes early, strategize around the map, try to find exactly where we want to go, where we want to make our Stomper tower, but we kind of just ran in a direction, and we landed in a jungle biome. So it's not the best place to make a tower by any means. It's really, really tough to stomp someone in a jungle biome. And the nice thing about a jungle biome is you have lots of trees around you, so you can get up high very quickly, and it's kind of hard for people to see your tower in a jungle biome because there's so many trees everywhere that are pretty high up in the sky. But as far as stomping on people in a jungle biome, it gets pretty difficult. You have to definitely have a set of skills to be able to stomp someone effectively in a jungle biome. And since this was a very important tournament, we didn't really risk a lot. We probably could have stomped on a few people here and there. We might have been able to kill them with a one-hit stomp and get their materials. It might have helped us out throughout the game. But this being such an important tournament and taking us so long to get to this Quarter Quell, and we put so much time and effort to actually qualify for this tournament, we took things pretty easy, and we didn't take too many risks. And that, I think, that came back to haunt us. We didn't do very well anyways. We got in the top 25%, I believe. You'll see where we land, or where we finish soon enough. But we made it to the feast. We didn't actually go to the feast, but we made it past the feast. We made it in the top 100 players, so it was pretty good. I think we did pretty well, everything considered. So anyways, my thoughts on the whole Quarter Quell experience in general. I think they had a pretty good amount of kits. I think 30 kits is pretty solid. I think they might want to dim that down to maybe 25 or so. I think it might make it so that there's less people in these tournaments, and it still be very, I guess, prestigious, or whatever you want to call. You feel good about yourself if you make it to the Quarter Quell, whether you're a good player or not. I think it's definitely an accomplishment for anyone that made it into the Quarter Quell. All 232 players that qualified, and well, there's 300 players, I guess, that qualified. Some people could have taken other people's spots. There's maybe like 275 people or so that qualified for this tournament. But the 232 players that played in this tournament, no matter if you got in 232nd place or in the top 10, or if you finish first, you still feel good about yourself for at least qualifying for the tournament. I feel good about myself for qualifying because I had to win 10 games with the Redstoner kit. Some kits were easier to qualify with others. I think they need to balance it out a little bit, make it maybe 10 wins with every single kit, no matter what. Maybe some of the challenge kits like Serial Killer is I guess understandable that kit can be 5 because that is a pretty hard kit to win with, so things like that. I think the Redstoner kit in general, I think that should have been 5 because that was a pretty hard kit to win with. I think Viper and Beastmaster were probably the 2 easiest to win with in my mind, and they were both 5. So I didn't have time to qualify with Stomper. I probably would have qualified with that if I had the time to do it, but I had to get all the kills, or I mean all the wins, in pretty much one day. So because I had such a busy schedule in the month of December with finals coming up and everything, so I pretty much tried to play a ton of games one day. I just set everything off to the side, played a lot of games, and managed to qualify. In the gameplay, real quick, you can see the feast here. It's something that was really funny. When the feast spawned, there was 100 people left in the game, and there's actually a rogue that was at the feast, and there's a bunch of stompers that try to stomp down on people at the feast, and the rogue actually managed to kill the stompers because the stompers didn't have their kit anymore. So you can see all these stompers actually dying. I give props to the person who did that. It was a very smart strategy to do that, and that was really, really cool, whoever had that rogue little thing there. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, kind of lost my train of thought, but as far as the Quarter Quell went, I was happy to get in. I wanted to try my best in these soup servers. I was originally not going to play in the soup game. I was going to try to record it from above using my YouTuber perk and just kind of get an overview of everything. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. All of the ranks were, I guess, disabled from this. So things like MVP, Pro, VIP, YouTuber rank, those are all disabled. The only people that can actually watch the stream were mods and admins, and I guess actually watch the game. And you can watch the stream. They have it actually on the Twitch page. You can still watch it, and you can also watch it on MCPVP channel. But here's where we actually meet our doom. We had a team of 2 kangaroos, and they just kind of kangarooed up to our tower. We thought maybe if we could knock them off, and in hindsight, maybe we could have gone Stomper Rogue, and that way we can use the Rogue and then hit the guy off the tower. I think that might have worked really well. But hindsight's 2020, and this, we tried our best. So overall, I like the Quarter Quell. I think they can do a lot of things to hopefully improve it, make it better. I think they should do it again. I would like to see them do it 4 times a year. They might not have to. They don't have to do a $500 prize each time. They can do like a $100 prize, or pay out the top 20 with credits and give the winner like $100 or something, and then the other people that finish in the top 25 or so, like some credits towards the server, like maybe give them, I don't know, $10 in credits, or make it even. I think some kind of thing like that would be pretty cool. Right here, I somehow fall from my tower. I don't really know how that happened. I was holding shift. It might have been lag or something like that. They might have hit me off. Nonetheless, though, I die right there to the kangaroo. I got in 78th place. Shane got in 80th place, so we made the top 100. I think we got in the top 25%, doing some quick math there. At least we were near it. So I thought we did pretty good, everything considered. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the thing, at least my Quarter Quell gameplay, and hopefully you enjoyed the series. Huge props to Piano for winning the Quarter Quell. 13 kills, that's very impressive, and with the kangaroo kit. It lasted 3 hours and 27 minutes, which is really crazy. But again, I do hope you guys enjoyed my soup quarter quell game. I will get more into everything else in the no soup gameplay, and that will come out in a few days or so. So look forward to that, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.